All right, I have a Frigidaire dishwasher, and I'm gonna show you how to clean the trap on the inside. Mine is actually I don't know, it's a Frigidaire, but that's what the trap looks like. Gross, I see a potato in there. I already took out my bottom rack. It was super easy, just take it off the bottom. Next thing you're gonna do is pop both of these things off. You might have to use 2 hands. There. Just like that. Set that to the side. Next, you unscrew this, like that. This whole thing comes out. That's disgusting. Don't even look at it. Put it in the sink to get washed. Then, you have this piece to come out. You can just lift up on it. Again, it's disgusting. Don't look at it. Put it right in the sink to get washed. Now you have a few screws that need to come out, okay? Also, if you haven't done so, take this top rack out. It'll just be way easier. To do that, you just pop these out like this. Just lifts down and pops up. It just literally is like a little clip that just comes out. So you do that to both sides. It's hard to film and do this at the same time. Oh, there. I almost kind of stuck. Then you can just pull your top lid right off. Okay, now you have way more space. All right, now is the time where you want to get your ratcheting screwdriver. I have the Hichika ratcheting screwdriver and it works awesome. I'm going to make sure that it's on loose to reverse all my screws out. And mine is actually a star drive in there, so I'm going to open up the back and make sure I pull out a couple of my star drives that I want to try. There we go. Put that one in there. And let's pop a star drive on there and see if one of those fit. It just clicks in super easy. Okay, so I'm gonna take that one out. Now you have 1, 2, and 3. You have to get those 3 out first. And number 3. And then you just pop those screws out. And I like to wear gloves because gross. Then you can pop out this little black thing. Again, don't look at it, it's gross, right in the sink to get cleaned. Then you have this piece that can come out. Don't look at it, it's gross, in the sink to be cleaned. Here's your little ball, don't lose that piece. Now you can wash this out. Get all that out, clean it up, because it's gross. I wash all of these parts and get them all cleaned up. I have all of my pieces in here. I like to start by hosing them all down first. Really crank up that hose on super hot water. I do this because sometimes my dishes stop coming out really nice and clean, and I don't like that, so I clean my filter out really well. Oh, stick that all down there. That's so gross. All right. Now we're gonna fill it up with hot soapy water. Then we're gonna scrub up all of these pieces and get them nice and clean. I like to use the scrub brush just to make sure I get all of that film off. I probably do this 3-4 times a year, something like that. I don't know. And then get this guy really good. And around here. And then rinse it off really well. Just like that. I'm gonna go back down here and I'm gonna use that same brush. I'm really getting in there. In all of these nooks and crannies. getting all of that. Rinse my brush. Get in there real good. Oh, look at that. So you can get all the way along this edge. Real nice. You can see all the way along the whole thing. Now this isn't a super hard bristled brush or anything like that. And all the way in here. Get all that whole corner. And in under here. And then when I'm all done, I like to do a full cycle with no dishes in here, just to make sure it is all nice and cleaned up. I don't want to lose my screws here. We'll put them up there. And I like to wash this. And you can also wash this in the sink quick. And we're going to start putting our pieces together. So if you bring all your stuff back down. First, you're going to start with your ball, and then this other guy's going to go in. If you don't remember where it goes, here's a quick picture from before of both of those pieces. I just put my screws in here, actually, so it'll magnetize them. So I just take one out at a time and place them in the holes. Make sure your screwdriver is on forward. Let's put this guy in first. Forks up. Like what the fork? It goes under this lip and right inside. And kind of push, make sure that that's sitting down flush. Now pop your screen on the outside of this guy. Mine's warped. I don't know why. I'll have to buy a new one. But it is what it is. I don't know. This guy. And really, that can go on in any direction. It's not going to hurt anything. Like that. So, it just helps you screw it back in. You need to pop this guy back on. Just like so. Alright. I'm going to wipe some of this nasty stuff up. And I'm going to start my dishwasher and let it run on a little cycle without dishes in there. That's what it looks like when it's all complete. All my pieces are in there together. They're right. Alright. So to put my top back on, that foot, there. Now you can pull this part out so you can get these in. Again, these just easily drop in. The front is obviously going to cover the front there. Snaps in. Voila, super easy. Super duper. And it goes all the way back. Your bottom rack, as you know, slides in there and you're done.